Hi guys, we're here at NAMM at the Taylor stand with Patrick Quinn talking about all the new models, and these are the builder's editions. This is a really awkward and interesting looking guitar. Can you tell me something about it?
Oh, absolutely. You know, when we first saw this at Taylor, we just kind of scratched our heads a little bit, right? But what this is a soundport cutaway, right? And what you'll notice is that it's not round. The aperture is elliptical, right? That's what Andy wanted, and he wanted this to be on an angle, right? Not at the top here, and not at a right angle to this sound hole.
So that's for sound dispersion, more or less?
For sound dispersion, and it's a very unique character. It's one of my favorite sounding guitars that Andy's designed, and you really got to try it. It really sounds amazing.
What I like about it is that you have the advantage of the cutaway, so you have more access, but you still have the advantage of a full body sounding guitar.
Exactly. Yes, that's a good point. Andy refers to lung capacity of a singer when he talks about the volume of air inside of a guitar. And on this particular guitar, he didn't want to sacrifice that volume of air in there. And that's one of the reasons why there's no armrest on this guitar, and wanted to keep it as big as possible. And that's really why we ended up with a scooped out.
Yeah, because more volume in a guitar means more lows, it means more body. Yeah. So you have best of both worlds, really. And there is an even, for me, even nicer looking guitar, which is the Koa version, which is right here. I'll show you that. I played that, and I truly fell in love with this guitar. I mean, it's really amazing.
It's an incredible guitar. I don't know if I mentioned this before, though, and I wanted to mention that this is our first time that we're offering V-Class bracing in the Grand Symphony body shape, right? Yeah. And this one, starting off over here with our 816 series Rosewood Spruce and our Koa series right over here.
Yeah. I mean, this is a very sexy guitar. It looks very warm. It sounds very warm. Look at this wood. Of course, very important that Koa is very important in the Taylor range of guitars, because they have their own, let's say, private Koa reserves, more or less, on Hawaii, if I'm not mistaken.
We do, absolutely. Yeah. And you know, Taylor's known for having a very strong wood sustainable wood sources, right? So we have our ebony mill in Cameroon. We have the Koa in Hawaii, and that's why we're also really in the maple right here in the States, and that's why we're really excited about that urban forest initiative, right? To be sourcing wood in our backyard, so we don't have to go hunting all over the globe looking for good tone wood.
Not just that, I think, you know, with a lot of companies, not naming names, it is a marketing thing, but I know from, you know, experience and all the meetings with the guys here that is true. They live this. You know, it's an environmental more and more important issue, I think. No?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. You know, it's a nice marketing thing, and that's great. But that's mostly a byproduct of the passion to use sustainable woods, right? So Andy's mentioned this many times, right? You think back about the famous violin makers, right? It was Stradivarius, right? Did he go hunting all over the world to go find Honduran mahogany? Not that they're using mahogany, but you know, the point is there. He used what was in his backyard. You walk out in the backyard and go, hey, that tree's big, I bet I could make something out of that one, right? And that's how we ended up using those woods, and that's what we're doing.
These guys are all tree killers, so you know. Thank you for this.
You bet. Thanks, guys.